Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Mount Blade 2 Bannerlord Let's Play. So we're currently in Epocretia, where we're taking part in a tournament. And, oh, I just whiffed horribly, but luckily somebody else got that guy. So we're in Epocretia because we're trying to figure out if we can form an Imperial faction rather than, of course, a non-Imperial one. Because while we don't want to be an empire, of course we want to be a republic, we do want to have the same Calradian culture. And so that's going to require us to side with the empire, even if the empire isn't exactly what we want to be doing. Get away from me. So in order to do that, we need to talk to the lady, the spy, who was here in Epocretia. And we'll do that as soon as this tournament is over. Am I safe to lose this? No, I'm not. I think I'm going to steal that horse then. Oh, somebody already beat me to it. But either way, once this is over, we'll have a word with her. And if I could just borrow this. Thank you, sir. And then hopefully we're not too far in on the other one, the non-Imperial one, to sort of double back and change what we want to do. Unfortunately, I may have screwed myself with how far we progressed last time. We went ahead and founded a kingdom, and that may be the nail in the coffin, so to speak. Did he go down? Oh, he fell off. But we'll see. We'll talk to her. We'll see if that updates our quest log at all. And we can go from there. Cool, so we advanced. Feel kind of lucky pulling that out. It wasn't really guaranteed there. Interesting. So we have a four-way free-for-all between 4 of our main companions. I am a bit tempted to actually watch that. Let's see how they fare. So down here, this looks like Marius and Thanos duking it out. And then over here we have Patris. Actually, no, I think that. Sorry, that's Remus, and that's Patris. And it looks like Nathanos won over here. So we have Nathanos versus Patris. We've seen how deadly Patris can be, but Nathanos pulls it out. Glad he advanced. That means we'll get to face our brother potentially down the line. Oh, but Patris advances anyway, so he could still pull out the next victory. So here, it's going to be ourselves against 3 people that we don't know. It's not worth betting. I did bet in the first round because we can double our money, but there's no reason to continue beyond that. Let's knock out this guy in the tunic right here, or this girl, excuse me. Should keep your guard up there. And now we have a guy in the tunic. So this should be pretty easy. Now he's going to advance, of course, so we're basically just going to be fighting him twice in a row. But that means we'll have a pretty easy time making it to the final. Hopefully our brother will make it. That'll be a fun duel. Patris is pretty skilled too, so either way it'll be a decent fight. But I'd like to see Nathanos make it, because we haven't gotten to face him in a while, actually. So let's jump in, and right out of the gate, Nathanos lands a pretty clean thrust. Oh, but Patris follows it up with a overhand strike to the face, and a forehand and a backhand. That's 3 unanswered strikes by Patris. And now they're just going to stare each other down. Oh, Nathanos finally answers back, but Patris puts him down. So we'll be fighting Patris in the final. We do need to beat Leosius one more time first. And again, no value in betting. This is pretty much a foregone conclusion. I don't want to underestimate my enemies, but there's really no reason not to in this case. Not underestimating him, really. I'm just stating facts. He doesn't have the armor to really hold his own here. All right, so here we go. 1v1. Okay, that still hasn't changed. Adrius versus Patris the Bold. Now, he definitely has the armor to hold his own. In fact, his armor is probably better than mine. His skills are also better. Maybe not better than me, the player, but better than Adrius's stats, I should say. We'll see if he's better than me, the player. It's entirely possible that he is. Gotta make sure we get our shield back up every time we strike, because he's pretty quick. You saw there, he can follow up almost immediately. And we can too, of course, but that's not going to get us anywhere if we're basically just trading shots. Oh, there goes my shield, and he ran me through. So, Hatris takes the victory there. That's the first time I've lost in a while. We gained some renown regardless, and paltry reward. So, let's be on our way. Right, so let's actually go to the arena. I want to see what my current rankings are, because I have one, I think one off camera. So I'm up to 25. I think we were 24 last episode. I don't recall. It's been actually a very, very long time. It's been over a month since I've had a chance to record for this series. I do apologize for that. Anyways, let's head back. And so Istiana is who we want to talk to. Is there anything else going on here? We have a whole lot of companions. This is the guy that we fought in the tournament. He's pretty skilled, and he does have the traits that we're looking for. I actually did bookmark him at one point. And it looks like he's served Disporion before. That's interesting. But there's plenty of companions around, so we don't need to choose him necessarily. Right. I believe I've already ransomed the prisoners I intend to. So I think everything that we're currently holding on to is Imperials that we intend to recruit. On that note, I don't know if... Okay, it looks like I did clean them out. Well, except for these two. Let's take both of those on. Okay, then let's have a word with her. Adrius, it's been a while. So, what is it then? I've gathered all the pieces of the Dragon Banner. What now? Impressive, most impressive. Well, things get interesting now. I will need to embroider a proper legend about you, define omens at your birth, that kind of thing. For now, we can call you Bannerlord, who brings down the wrath of heaven on the impudent barbarians. Now, there are two paths that lie ahead of you, my child. You can make your own claim to the rulership of the Empire and try to win the Civil War, or support an existing claimant. How can I create my own Imperial kingdom? To have a chance as an Imperial contender, you must fulfill some conditions. Firstly, your clan must be independent. You cannot be pledged to an existing realm. That might be an issue because we're pledged to an existing realm. It is our own realm, but we are pledged nonetheless. Next, your clan's renown must have spread far and wide, or no one will take you seriously. We've already cleared that easily. And of course, I recommend that you have as large an army as you can gather. We also have that done as well. We have about 500 troops in tow. Finally, you need capital. Also check. Any settlement will do so long as the inhabitants speak the Imperial language, and that is also not a problem. We have, I believe, 3 or 4 Imperial castles and 1 Imperial town. Now, when you're ready to declare your new kingdom, instruct the governor of your capital to have a proclamation read out throughout your lands. Well, that should keep you busy for a while. Come back when you are ready. Okay. Thank you for your help. So let's leave and see what this looks like. So that's been done. This was the one that we were previously working on for a non-Imperial kingdom, but we do want to create an Imperial faction. So that's going to be this one here. And it looks like the only issue we have is that, again, as I mentioned, we are not independent. So let's leave and we'll look at our kingdom tab here. So clans, I think we might be okay to just disband. Oh, but it says abdicate leadership. Does that mean this faction continues to exist? I mean, I'm the only clan in it. I hold all the fiefs in it. So I would imagine it will just cease to exist because we effectively are the kingdom. There's nothing else. So to that end, Yeah, let's just click on Abdicate Leadership and see what happens. I have a save right before the start of this recording, so if it goes terribly wrong, we can backtrack. But let's see what happens. So your kingdom will be destroyed. Interesting. So if there were other clans to take leadership, this implies that it would continue to exist. But since there are none, the kingdom will just be destroyed. So that's kind of cool. We can basically start kingdoms and then abandon them, and they'll continue to exist on the map. Also worth noting is Epocretia is part of the Empire of Argoros, which is an independent faction. So we might be able to bring them to our side, as we were trying to do with some of the ones in the south. Also, I believe I thought there was another one, but maybe not. I might have been thinking of, I think Lagada was in previous episodes, but that didn't pan out. Anywho, this is just going to be a bunch of settlement owner changes. Let's start with this one. And I think, yeah, they'll just cycle through. The owner didn't change. It's been me the whole time. And these still are mine. Yeah, they have not changed. Maybe the faction that held them did, but they're still mine. Okay, so if we go to the quest now, all of these are completed. They'll create an Imperial faction. You do that through the clan screen once you fulfill the requirements, and then she expects to talk to us once we succeed. So we're already here. Let's see if we can do it through the clan screen. Parties, fiefs. Do we need to put a governor there? Did it kick all my governors out? So for Artesia, I'm actually going to put Zuhaira in charge of that one. And then I think I don't remember which one Panalea was in charge of, but Thractoria is the best defended, so maybe we should put her there just so we don't risk losing her. Then it says I should be able to do it from this screen, but how? I feel like we already did it, so I should know, but honestly I'm drawing a blank. Thieves, parties. I mean, I can just send a messenger to you and we can ask her to send the proclamation or whatever. So let's do that. And that doesn't require me to head all the way back home. Oh no, it did break up my army though. Peasant, carry on, please. Villagers, Adrius. Great. Come on, guys. You're making this really hard. Nathanos, there you are. Okay, I have a new assignment. In my army, please. Yes. Go ahead and do that, and then Arturius is there. So I would like you to join my army. Okay. Army reformed. So we're actually only at 411. I thought we had a few more men than that. Oh, what do we have here? Rezos Castle. Who holds Rezos Castle? Oh, okay, so the Northern Empire does. So these two are fighting. I thought they might be attacking this smaller faction, which, you know, potentially benefits me. But it doesn't appear to be the case. Looks like Sargo is being besieged by the Valandians, so they're trying to take that back. I don't feel like declaring war on another large faction immediately. Oh, cool. Messenger's there. So we're not going to try our luck with that. Okay, it's time to take a momentous step. It's time to proclaim a new kingdom. Okay. Language and laws of the Empire. Yes, the kingdom using Imperial law would institute the following. A Senate. Okay, sure. What will the kingdom be called? I'll name it. So this is going to be, once again, the Grand Calradian Republic. Sure. Cool. Okay, so we did that. Let's go talk to her. Where did the rest of my army go? Apparently we declared war on Varos. Where the hell is the rest of my army? Hold on, I'm going to click around here and see what the hell happened. Alright, I'm going to go to my clan. The Thanos, where are you? Okay, well, he might just be inside the city, in which case we can talk to him. I'm just worried like they teleported off somewhere. He's not here. Maybe at the keep. No, not at the keep either. Alright, we'll have to send messengers through the... what's it called? But let's talk to her. Adrius, thanks again for agreeing to handle that matter for me. I think you were handling a matter for me. Anywho, about founding my own faction. I hold the Dragon Banner, and thus I am the legitimate ruler of the Empire of Calradia. Very nice. Superstitious twaddle, of course, but the people will believe you. Very well, O heir to Calradios, go forth. Okay, so a lot of stuff is happening up at the top of the screen here. Let's see what our quest log says. Unified the Empire. We should capture 2/3 of the settlements with Imperial culture. God damn, that's going to be quite the effort. Fortunately, we didn't immediately get thrown into war with the Imperial faction, so we can kind of pick and choose our battles. I am going to need to figure out where my army went. So let's go back to the clan screen. The Thanos, I'm going to send a messenger to you. I'll give it... no, we'll just send it to Artesia right now. He's staying at Artesia, so they're still there. I just don't know what building they're in. Maybe should check the tavern. Would have saved me 200 gold, I guess. I don't see them there either. Okay, well, messenger will arrive soon enough. That was awfully quick. Oh, I just saw him pop up on the map. I have a new assignment. Join my army again for the 3rd time in a minute or so. We'll start riding back this direction so he can catch up with us. And, uh-oh, Vanilla is being attacked. That's probably too far away for us to do anything about, but we should head down there nonetheless. I don't know where Artesia went, though. I guess take the quickest route there, and hopefully he's along that path. Oh, he's right there. Interesting. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to be in control of you. Let's go this way then. Okay, messenger has arrived. Blah, blah, blah. Join my army. So he should double back to meet up with us. Cool. And then we'll just continue heading that way. I don't think we'll make it in time to save our village, but we'll certainly try. So Varen also just came under attack. Since we're closer to Vanilla, I'm going to continue to try to rescue that one. Actually, it looks like it's not under siege anymore. Or sorry, it's not being raided anymore. So somebody else must have run them off. In that case, let's try to save Varen. I would like to make peace with whichever faction this is. I think it's Varos, because there's really nothing to gain from continuing to fight them. They have no lands to take. We've already taken them all. So all that... oh, great. So they're attacking us again. All it means to be at war with them is that we're going to continually be raided like this. That's literally it. All right, Zenon of the Embers. Where do you think you're going to go now? Yeah, march into that dead end. Honestly, the... what faction are you? Let's see. Kingdom... clans, factions, army, diplomacy, Empire of Varos. So this guy, yeah. That's strange that that's separate, but whatever. So currently they are employing both the Wolfskins and the Embers of the Flame. The Embers of the Flame, I don't think are... well, you're cruel. You're cruel. Okay, are they all cruel? It sure seems that way. In that case, it might be worth just wiping them out. They're actually at war with all the Imperial factions, though. Well, even though I have mods that kind of reduce the penalty, I'm reluctant to execute people unless it's absolutely necessary, just because it still gives us a pretty nasty relationship hit with a lot of people. So we're at war. Surrender or die. You know the drill. Yeah, I know. Not unless you surrender. That's not going to be enough. The issue is not money. The issue is that your army is still a threat to my villages. So unless you're going to hand over all your troops. All right, so it looks like we have a nice open snowy landscape to work with here, which should benefit my cavalry force, if nothing else. Also, it looks like there's some rocks there, so we should probably try to set up our archers behind those. So I'm going to try to maintain roughly square cavalry formations on either flank. Let's put the archers in loose formation hereabouts. God, we have so many. I'm going to put the infantry behind them for the time being, and we can march them forward as needed. And then my group 3 cavalry, same deal. We'll keep them relatively square on the other flank, just to give them a little bit more depth. All right. Looks like we have captains, so let's deploy. I'm actually going to tell my archers to hold their fire. I don't want them wasting ammo at this distance. I don't think they'll be very effective. Okay, so the enemy has literally 1 horseman on either flank to defend it, which is clearly not going to do much. They do have a horse archer group that is charging us currently. It's a bit tempting to maybe pull a cavalry unit and just have them kind of crash through. We'll see how we do. We have enough cataphracts and whatnot that any melee engagement with another cavalry force is probably going to be to our benefit. I don't know how I missed all those. Let's see. Did we get anybody? No. How did you not kill anyone? Both forces met. I see you guys swinging spears and whatnot, but nobody died on either side. Okay. Well, the main body of their force has not moved. So, let's see. Infantry, start marching to hereabouts. We'll give you a tiny head start, and then we'll send the archers behind you. And then I think I'm going to move my right flank cavalry over there. That might put them in range of the enemy archers, but I think it's far enough that they're going to be mostly ineffective. These guys, I don't think, have enough numbers to really do much. There we go. Can you guys get some? I think I took that guy off his horse with my first swing. There we go. Well, at least I'm able to contribute. Is the infantry moving? It is, just quite slow. Alright. I wish it gave me some indication where where I sent them, sort of like Total War does, because I'd like to send the archers behind, but I don't know how far to send them now. Alright, let's try this again. At least I can get some kills. Anybody else? Still no. Not a single one. Turn tighter. Perfect. I don't think I can ride these guys down. I don't think my horse is fast enough. Too much armor. Alright, let's be careful here. Archers, start moving. We can figure out how far later. But so long as you're actually advancing, that's all that matters. Oh, shoot. I should have kept my sword out. Well, at least they're coming back. Wow. When this thing hits somebody, they go down. Okay, cavalry, stay with me. Let's not get too aggressive here. There's not that many of them. I might just tell the infantry to advance. It looks like the archers are going to the right place, though. Right there is perfect. Okay, left flank. Let's go crush the rest of these horse archers. Oh, come on. 82 damage wasn't enough to put you down. I guess some of them do have relatively decent armor. We just friendly fired one of our own. I think that's been our only casualty so far. Damn. The guy with the torch threw me off there. I thought he was on the other side. That was a lucky shot. I'm not going to try to take credit for that. Just quick drew it and let it go because he was so close and it just happened to work out. That one I did aim. Guess if you're just going to stand there. Alright, well, let's stay over here. I'm going to move the other group up, though. Right about there is a good charging distance. Oh, shoot. Archers, please, fire at will. That's my bad. Oh, man, look at that. Might just let them do all the work. In the meantime, it looks like we have a couple horse archers left. Come on, get him. He's on the ground. Seriously? Entire unit of cavalry runs over that guy. And somehow he survives. I don't think I'm accurate enough to even bother attempting this. Oh, you bastard. You guys get him. Alright, I'm going to let the infantry start advancing. I think we've given the archers enough time to soften them up. Oh, hello there. Oh, he blocked it. Well, he's down now. Missed him. Did they already retreat? Alright, everybody charge. No, we just completely decimated them. Wow. I was so caught up dealing with their cavalry, I didn't realize the archers just shot the other guys up completely off the map. So we had 3 deaths there and 1 wounded unit, and they're pretty much all inconsequential units. I think the 1 wounded one was, yeah, friendly fired cavalry unit. You are my prisoner. We'll decide what to do with you later. So I definitely want the militia. Looters, I have no interest in. Nor do I have any interest in you guys. Are you technically Imperial or are you bandits? Spark, Flame. I hate their names. I don't care. Oh, I should have taken them prisoner, though. I could have at least ransomed them. Well, we'll share the loot. And let's see, our relationship with Panalea went back up. Or not back up, but it went up a bit, which is great. Let's see about some recruitment here. Oh, wow. Looks like they're happy to lend us everybody. It's a lot of cavalry. I don't want to get too cavalry heavy again. I want to be a primarily infantry force. Or at least, you know, relatively well balanced. So Vanessa's under attack again. But we seem to have a wealth of cavalry at our disposal at any given time. It looks like I might have some character stuff to handle. Leadership is at 104. So we can either be a famous commander or loyal and honorable. Let's see. Increases renown gain from battles by 50%. Additionally, recruited troops start with bonus experience of 200 XP. So that gets them to the next tier quicker. Those are both personal traits, so they'll have an effect no matter what role we're filling. These are both party leader, skills, but that also is pretty much always going to be the case unless we were using like Freelancer or something. So tier 3 plus troops under our command ignore retreat due to low morale. So they will basically fight to the death always, which is pretty cool actually. And then we can convert non-bandit prisoners 30% faster. I wouldn't be interested in that if it was bandit prisoners, but because it's non-bandit, that actually is kind of interesting because we are going to be fighting a lot of Imperial forces. And I've been throwing Imperial forces in my garrisons and using all the Calradian troops in my army. So that could actually benefit us. Of course, we still take morale hits big time from doing that, but at least we have the option whenever we do want to, and we have the morale to do it. So honestly, I think that's the way to go. The main focus here is that renown gain, but we're already at a high enough clan tier to create a kingdom. So beyond that, I don't know how much it benefits us. Now the bigger thing is influence. So yeah, I think we go loyalty and honor here. And it looks like I don't really need to do anything else. Yeah, okay. Wow, that was quite a lot of looters. Tarquinius of the Embers is right here. And Vanilla is no longer under attack, so I'm actually going to try to run this guy down. And see if we can just crush his army before he starts to attack anything else of ours. Now, he is a faster party, but he's also not great at pathfinding. So if we can corner him and use smart angles, we'll get him eventually. Oh no, he might make it to that bridge. Sometimes you got to run parallel to them to keep them from getting too far away. Yeah, catch him in that corner. Come on. He's going to get away. Alright, well, we lost him into the forest, so let's go to Lagada real quick. I'm going to hang around this area because he's almost certainly going to go attack one of our villages. So it's just a matter of figuring out which one he's heading to. And in the meantime, let's see, is there anybody worth ransoming here? These are all the different prisoners we have. Again, they're all Imperials that I could eventually use for garrison duties. So I don't think I'm going to get rid of any of them. Actually, you guy, or this guy, there's only one of him, is not going to be particularly useful in a garrison because he doesn't have a shield. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of you. You have a shield, and honestly your sword's probably not the best. The short sword would be better, but good armor and a shield is usually enough. These guys have a lot of throwing weapons, so I think I'm going to keep them. Yeah, I think we'll hold on to the rest. Cool. Let's see. We could have quite a lot more cavalry if we were so inclined. I will definitely take the crossbows and the Limitani, but I think I'm going to hold off on the cavalry. I'm getting close to my party cap, and I'd like to fill the rest with infantry. Higher tier infantry, not just tier 1 recruits. I haven't done any smithy work in a while. Let's actually look at that. So, Kaleem, what kind of jobs do they have for you? Somebody wants a pike. Let's randomize that a bit. Actually, the only issue right now is the reach. So what happens if we do... Unfortunately, the handling gets worse. Let's do a bit more randomization. And maybe, just maybe... Cool, so we can do it with this. Now, this is actually a glaive head, so it's not really a pike, but it doesn't appear to be a problem. Client's displeased. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, because we rolled bad on everything. I guess I should have used an easier set of items. Chotan here wants a mace. Cool, that seems to meet everything. The difficulty is 77, so we should be able to do this one without failing miserably. And yeah, we still rolled poorly on one of them. Actually, two of them, wow. But we still got close enough that the client's happy. And that one paid a lot more anyways. Now we have a one-handed sword. Oh, only missing the swing cut damage there. I wish there was an easier way to do this, to be honest, but really I've found that just randomizing until you get close is probably the best method. Because frankly, trying to meet all these different requirements any other way is actually quite difficult. And you might have a set of components that's just never going to be capable of getting over this threshold. So like thrust pierce damage, they want 39. This blade may just never be able to get above 39 no matter what we do. So you can see when I move it up and down, it's not changing anything. And I don't believe these are going to have any effect on it. So yeah, we can fiddle with the blade and see if, you know, maybe there's a blade that does a little bit more damage. Let's see. Thrust is 2.9. So this one theoretically would be a little bit better suited. Okay, so we were close enough there where I could change one part and make it work. But if we had multiple issues, there's just nothing we can do about it. There's also the issue of us not having enough fine steel to make this work. So might not be able to actually fulfill this one. Unless there is, let's see, a generally worse blade that can still meet all the requirements. That's close. Oh, okay, so we can do it with the narrow fullered spatha blade. Spatha? Anyway, we can do it. That's going to require 6 regular steel. So go ahead and make that one. Cool. That worked out. Let's see, we had one more. Throwing weapon. I'm just going to roll for it a few times. See if we get what we're looking for. So it looks like, wow, somehow the reach is too low, but the weight is too much. Okay, so that blade is not going to get it done. Here we go. We might be able to make this work. No, even maxed out, that's not going to do enough damage. If we go longer handle, oh, maybe. There's the sweet spot. Somehow we managed to roll poorly, but still get it. Okay, so we cleaned out that smithy. Was there anybody in the tavern of interest? No, I don't think so. Yeah. Alright. So I think I'll ride around this general area just to see if that guy decides to raid anything. Actually, I know he went north, so I might just ride... Yep, there he is. I was going to say, I might just ride to Varen and see if he decides to attack it. And sure enough, he did anyways. So, probably going to make the same mistake his friend just did. Actually, no, he's going to try to beat us to the south. Oh, good. We have another thing under attack as well. Alright, now he's going to double back north, and that's basically his death sentence. Oh, somehow he squeezed by us. What's happening? Confederation of Serpides of Northern Empire disbands? Hold on, what the hell just happened? I don't know what faction that is. No idea. Somebody disbanded a faction, but it may not be one that we're really concerned about. Kind of blew it with the angle we took there. If we didn't let him squeeze by, that would have been the end of him. And unfortunately now it's going to be a foot race that we won't win. So let's see if we can save Lycia, and it'll be a while before he can attack anything else. Alright, so we have Canis here. Let's try to drive him to the coast and trap him. No. No, no, no. I think I've got you. Perfect. Let's introduce ourselves to this dead man walking. I think all of you are cruel, so I have really no reason to consider sparing any of you. Yeah, not gonna happen. Okay, another relatively open field. So again, let's put group 4 off to one flank. We'll tell the archers to spread out. The infantry can stay kind of the same spread, but we'll stretch out their ranks a little bit just to cover more ground. That's one of the issues with not having more infantry is I can't form a very cohesive front line. I think like our cavalry numbers are good. We should probably roll with less archers and trade those numbers for more frontline infantry, because right now there's not really enough infantry to protect them if we were to meet like an equal force. All right, I'll do this scouting myself. Where are you guys going? Oh, they're going to their respective parties, or respective units, I should say. So they don't have any horse archers, meaning they're probably going to be relatively static in their defense. Let's move the archers up to this slight hill here, and the infantry can go down slope a little bit. If we need to, we can push up even further. I'm going to send the cavalry there, and maybe here. I'm not really worried about their cavalry. It's one guy on either flank, so not much of a threat. Actually, this is probably a better overlook. The question is, where are they going to set up? He's going to charge right in. Hopefully we can deal with that without me having to micromanage it. And it looks like they're fighting that guy over there as well. So it'd be interesting to try to bait their entire army into like a melee fight over there, and then bring the archers over here and have them kind of pop up over the hill. I think my cavalry is safe down slope there. They should be in defilade. I think I'm the only one taking fire right now. We just had some friendly fire action there. Alright, archers, get up on this hill. And we'll open fire as soon as they crest it. That is a large archer force. Again, I think a little bit too large. Alright, archers. Go ahead and loose your arrows. And we should just mow them down. Yeah, infantry, advance but don't charge. Hold your formation, but feel free to move. Cavalry, let's move you up slope. Oh god, the lag though. And now that you're up slope, feel free to charge. Unit 4, I don't know where you are, but just go ahead and run for it. They're already broken, so. Oh, we actually had a friendly fire death there. And a few more, it looks like. Oh my god, what is happening right now? That's all friendly fire. Let's see how many of those are actual fatalities. Hopefully not a lot. I think all of them were. Oh, but most of these deaths are for not the units it looked like we were seeing. I don't know, this friendly fire mod's a bit weird. Yeah. It looks like the units that were killed were not the units that showed up there. I'm guessing those are the ones responsible. But I'm guessing all 10 of these deaths were friendly fire related. Or at least the vast majority were. Cool, another prisoner. And again, I'll take the militia. I meant to take the prisoners last time and I kind of messed up on that. So I'll take those. The peasant can go free. Alright. we should probably stop off in Artesia and get rid of some of this loot. We gained some leadership. We also have a ransom offer. I don't think I'm going to ransom anybody right now. Not in the middle of this war. Oh, and there's a tournament here for us as well. Okay. So I'm going to do a bit of trading, and then we'll come back for the tourney. Alright, so in offloading all of that, we're going to make about 130,000 dinars. And actually, oh shoot, I should get rid of all these too. Let me deal with these. Okay, so that puts us up to 134, so. Now then, is there anything happening in the tavern that we might be interested in? Don't believe so. Oh, there's Leosius again. It's the only one really of interest, but that's fine. We'll just ignore him. And I guess let's rest here a bit. Don't know what the Aserai are doing in my territory, but I don't like it. Okay, so let's join this tournament. And it looks like we're going to be in round 2. Teamed up with 3 from our party. That's great. So we'll skip this round. And it looks like blue team won. So Nathanos and Patris both advance. They will not be advancing. Well, no, I guess potentially they could still both advance. But not if we are also to advance. That's not really worth the wager. Okay. See if I can catch this horseman here. Oh, that was a bit high. Well, if you're going to turn your back on us, then... Shit, I might as well throw it at you. Damn, I cannot seem to hit me. Oh, come on. Alright, go in with this. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage to him in that armor, though. Without a shield, I'm probably not going to have a lot of luck fighting fair. Oh, right in the face. More like the shoulder or neck area, but still, I'll take it. That one was definitely in the neck face area. Ooh, let's see. Are we going to get a clean sweep here? We just might. And sure enough, we did. That was Porcles, I think, that got the victory there. Oh, we were so close to sweeping this entire second round. So Domestios, the robber, and this Imperial Legionary are the only ones not from my party. And honestly, that Imperial Legionary probably is from my party. It's just not a named character. So if we want Nathanos to advance, we should try to eliminate the yellow or red team first, whichever one is easier. Of course, he's still going to have to win his own fight with the other group, and that might be difficult if he ends up squared up with yellow. But it is what it is. I mean, it's more important that we win. Oh, great. I guess you're coming after me. Damn it. I was trying to time it for when he moved his shield, but it didn't quite work. Okay, you're coming at me hot. Then I'll put you down. And let's see here. I can't tell what team you're on because you're all metal. Well, he's out of the way. Okay, so who the hell is left? Nathanos for blue, which is him over there. So let's attack either of these guys. Doesn't really matter which. Okay, so he's down. If we can get you... Oh, come on. Don't betray me like this. I better just run and let him shoot at them. No, don't shoot at me. Brother, how could you? How could you betray me like this? This is a bad situation because if I turn around, not only am I going to get shot, but I'm also going to have somebody swing a sword at my face. So I'm just going to keep doing laps, and maybe, just maybe, I can get them to aggro each other. No, he's looking at me. Come on, he's right there. Get him. I can try to do a little bit of like circle strafe shenanigans, but it's going to be hard. If I have to, I'll just kind of trim the circle down and swing at my brother, but I'd really like to get Patris out of here. Hey, look. Yeah, fight each other. Okay, perfect. This is the best case scenario. Oh, and my brother got himself eliminated. So all that, and he couldn't even survive to the next round. What a fool. So again, we find ourselves arrayed against Patris. Now, if we advance to the final, it'll be against Marius. Patris won't be able to advance if we also advance. And it looks like, again, he's going to be an archer. Knock him square on his ass. I'm not going to fire into that melee. It's tempting to try to help, but might do more harm than good. And honestly, it probably will. Okay. So Marius held his own. I have complete faith in him, of course. And now it's a one-on-one with Patris. He's got a slight advantage given his shield, so Patris is going to be on the back foot. But Patris is very skilled, so he might be able to pull it off anyways. Perfect. So Marius has beat us in a tournament before. We're going to need to be on our A game here if we want to take this. And I don't want to lose any more tournaments. I am coming for Cowdog in that top slot, and losing to my own soldiers in these Imperial tournaments is not going to get me there. Yeah, keep swinging at the face. Keep swinging at the face. If he goes for the body and we go for the face, we're going to win eventually. Perfect. Okay, so there's our victory. What did we win? Some dumb helmet? Yeah, we'll sell that immediately. A little bit of influence, though. Okay. So, I would love to make peace with Varos, but I honestly don't know how. I think the only way we could do it at this stage would be to track down a member of their actual clan. So the Varos clan, not just, you know, all of these mercenaries that serve them. And offer them maybe some money. They might be willing to offer us money for the peace, but just the way AI works in games, they never know when they're beat. So they'll probably try to charge us. Let's recruit all these puppeteers. It's going to give me a decent little morale hit, but that's fine. Where are they, though? Okay, they're right here. Sure, do it. And we can leave them in our garrison. Actually, these militia can stay as well. So that's what, 30 to the garrison? What are you guys currently working on, actually? I guess we have to go to the keep for that. Oh, we were at the keep. Manage. Town. There it is. Okay, so they are working on aqueducts, which are going to boost our prosperity. And then what? A fairgrounds that'll boost morale. Okay. Food looks like a bigger concern right now. That's going to help the food reserve limit, but not production. It looks like orchards might be maxed out. So what do we do then? How do we feed everybody? Am I going to need to pull people out of the garrison? Potentially? That might be the only thing to do it. I thought we had a governor, though. Where is she? Huh. That's concerning that she just kind of disappeared. That sort of happened with our army, too, so we should probably go to our clan and figure out where the hell she went. She's governing Thractore Castle. I don't see her. That's not good. Okay, so apparently she left our clan or was kicked out of our clan and then joined another faction. I don't understand how that happened, but we'll try to bring her back. That's frustrating because all of her equipment's going to be gone. We'll see, maybe not. In the encyclopedia, I think it tends to show their casual outfit, so maybe her armor is still there, but it's not like we can't afford it. It's more just an annoyance on my end. I don't know why one of my governors was just booted from my faction, though. That's weird. Anywho, we don't have a governor there anymore. So that's something that we'll need to look at. We need quite a few Imperial governors for that matter, because we have a lot of Imperial territory, and we want to have the same culture governing it. Well, let's see. I don't know where those damn Varos people are going to be hiding out. I wonder if we can do it through here. I can spend influence. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to blow all my influence on something so trivial. So he was where? Tubalus Castle, which is in Asteroid territory. Cool, so he's right down here. Let's go talk to him since he is hanging out in a neutral place. Oh, there's our messenger. It looks like you're leading an army right now. Okay, so yeah, we have to wait until she ends her contract, I guess. Uh-oh, we just had a quest activate. Arzagos' conspiracy. Arzagos knows of the rise of your Grand Calradian Republic. Rumors say he is planning to undo your progress. Be ready. What the hell does that mean? Hail the guard. Let's request a meeting with somebody. Did he leave? God damn it. Where are you? Where are you, you bastard? Alright, so he is, oh, he was taken prisoner by them, so he's probably in the dungeon. That's why he's not in the castle. Well... they're not gonna let me in. Okay. So much for that plan. So, with that not an option, we should probably look at future conquests, or liberations, I guess would be more accurate. Where do we want to try to expand into? I'd like to focus our efforts on the Western Empire and really consolidate our strength in this area in the West. I think that'll be the easiest because we keep everything to one culture, at least starting out, and inevitably we are going to end up in civil war with the Imperial factions. So if we can eliminate one before that happens, or at least in the early stages of that, I think that benefits us the most. And then if it is indeed a three-way fight, the South and the North can at least keep each other busy to some extent. Now, I believe the South is far and away the most powerful of the three at the moment. Both the North and the West have lost territory already, whereas the South hasn't. And the South started with more to begin with. So, Epocretia is, of course, gone. Well, not gone, but it's not held by the North anymore. And then we took Artesia from the West. So, yeah. To that end, there is... a little bit of weakening of both of those. That also reminds me, we might have some potential vassals hanging out in Artesia we should talk to before the end of this episode. And maybe, just maybe, we'll have a little bit more of a fighting force than what we do now. Alright, so it doesn't look like they're here anymore, which is a real bummer, actually. I don't recall off the top of my head what their clan name was, which is unfortunate. So I can try to look through here, but I probably won't have a lot of success. My fear is that they probably joined another faction already if they're no longer there. It looks like the Wolfskins changed sides, though. So is Varos still around? They are. Oh, they hired the Lephtharoi. That's honestly worse. I'd rather fight the Wolfskins. The Lephtharoi are just a bunch of annoying horse archers. I should have checked, though. You have other sons, right? I think we killed one of you. Let's see. Taken prisoner. Yep, last thing that happened to him was he fell into my clutches. So, your other son is Jastian, who's, I think, not a jerk? Yeah, not really. So he's daring and impulsive, but I can't really fault him for that. He doesn't like us at all. But if I could have my way, I would try to make him the head of this clan. And then off the father, who's a real jerk. I think the mother's a jerk too, though, honestly. Yeah, she's not very kind. If we could get rid of them and just have basically Jastion there, we could build a new clan around him. And again, he is not the worst by any means. So maybe we could redeem Varos. But for now, they're going to be our enemies. Does it say where he is? He's been taken prisoner by my brother on autumn 18th. Near Montos today. What day is it? Okay, so that was quite a while ago. Now he's at Montos, which was not one of my villages. I should have marked it. Is he that far east, or did I just miss it? Okay, so it's right here next to Varen. I'm going to start heading back up there, because he may attempt a raid. According to the encyclopedia, he's moving southeast. We'll see if we can't track him. Let's pop into this castle here, just make sure he's not taking refuge there. So he's not here. Do we know you? Kyria Flavonia. Apparently we do not. So she has no traits whatsoever. She has a lot of skills, though. She's actually very well-rounded skill-wise. Interesting. Okay. So let's introduce ourselves. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, nothing doing there. But yeah, he's not here. However, stopping in does allow us to track him once again. And, oh, so he went further south. Wow, he made it quite far south. It said he was near this village. He could have been maybe on this side of the river for all I know, but now he's all the way down there. A clan wishes to join our kingdom. The Karakirgit clan is looking to join your kingdom as a mercenary. 76 able warriors across 3 war parties and no fiefs. Aren't they a minor faction? I honestly don't remember, but that is pretty pathetic. Basically, they have 25 men in three parties. No, thank you. Alright, so unfortunately, Jastian was apparently taken prisoner by one of the party leaders for the Aserai, so we're not going to be able to track him down today. Which means this little one-sided war is going to continue for a little while now. But we'll do what we can to continue to kind of stomp out their faction. And again, I'd like to try to manipulate things such that he inherits that clan, and maybe we can recruit them down the line. Anywho, that's going to have to happen later. For now, we'll call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Bannerlord with you, and I hope to see you back here for the next episode.